Hi everyone, this is Dan Rackley, producer of Red Card Headbutt, here with an important message. Wanted to quickly bring your attention to a cause I think is a quite noble one. On Saturday, November 16th, starting at 1 Eastern, 10 Pacific, the folks at desertbus.org will be holding Desert Bus for Hope 7, an annual fundraiser for the Child's Play charity. So if you've got a buck or two to spare, send it their way. Go to the link at the bottom of the screen for more information. Now, on with the show. Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of Red Card Headbutt Wrestling. This broadcast is a special simulcast partnership as we are coming to you live from an Impact Wrestling live event. The match is a multi-man scramble contest. The winner will be receiving a FedEx from Impact Wrestling offices as well as a life vest and 3 days rations to ensure them that they get off the sinking ship safely. As you can see, the company has gone into further cost-cutting mode, selling all of the rings that they had previously been using up until today's broadcast, and repurchased one of the old six-sided rings in the Salvation Army store. Hopefully for the wrestler's well-being, it isn't one of the ones that Shane Douglas vomited in. The referee for this contest is decked out in his best Saturday Night Revival meeting church clothes and some fancy-looking shoes that he got from a Payless shoe store less than a mile from the arena here in Baltimore, Maryland. Currently in the ring at this time is the Dollar General Raven. The DGR, who you may have seen under your car the last time you got your oil changed, is one of the wrestlers under the current roster who has had to take a second job outside of wrestling because apparently this organization doesn't have an adequate health insurance package. Hopefully one of his two current employers gets a good dental plan soon because, sweet lord, his teeth look like the Sandman after nickel beer night at the ECW arena. As the DGR has some bit of trouble figuring out how to get out of the ring, the other contestants in the match are either fighting on the outside or looking at that wonderfully designed bulletin board on the right side of the ring that somebody has apparently set up since somebody in upper management figured this might be a good time and place to host an impromptu job fair, as most of the participants will be given their releases because the company will likely be sold by the time we go off the air. As the three of the contestants in the match brawl near the tack board in an effort to fill out the last Applebee's server application, it seems that the Dollar General Raven has taken position. No, I'm correct. He has not taken position in the center of the ring. One might venture to say that the Dollar General Raven is the king of the mountain, but I would not be willing to go that far because think about it for a second, folks. Is this a kingdom you really want to be a ruler of? The attendance for this evening's action is somewhere around 17 to 20 people, and most of them won their tickets by entering in the Shooting Cart with Harold Buckner, piss off your friends with free tickets to an Impact taping contest. Has been cleared and most of the wrestlers are brawling on the outside of the ring. Wait a minute, Frank, hold on a minute. That is very familiar music to me and some of you longtime wrestling fans as well, and it appears that the original Gangsta New Jack is on his way out to the ring. These other competitors best get to stepping. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute, folks. I just received a note from Mike Tenay in the other broadcast booth saying something to the effect that New Jack has been hired and fired by Impact Wrestling in between the time the bell rang and now. Also, the ring's contract has expired and refuses to perform its duties until it is given a pay increase or would rather lend its services to a worthy charity instead of working at its current rate. Judging from what Professor Mike Tenay just intimated to me, and this is purely speculation on my part, the ring is either going to become the newest member of Aces and Eights or will be the ring that Extreme Rising uses at their next event in Philadelphia. While we get this whole contract mess sorted out, let's take a commercial break. We'll be right back.
Stuntman Mike here, and when I'm not suffering contusions and bruisings, I'm tuning in to Red Card Headbutt, where you can see the worst of professional wrestling.
Folks, we are back, and it seems that the ring has agreed to terms during the commercial break and has agreed to continue as part of the match. We've just got a couple of flash pins as guys attempt to indiscriminately lay on top of each other for 3-second intervals while a small, curious party looks on in a dimly lit room. Yep, nothing wrong with that. You get nothing but the best here on Red Card Headbutt, and this special simulcast with Impact Wrestling is definitely showing that. The finalists of the Gut Check King of the Mountain challenges are battling it out tooth and nail to see who will be released by the company, and it seems they are all fighting very hard for that. A second referee has been called in to officiate as during the commercial break, the original official attacked several participants, joined Aces and Eights, then attacked Aces and Eights, then rejoined Aces and Eights again. It's a terribly confusing interesting situation here at the Impact Zone as the time limit is about to expire. Folks, from the looks of it, it seems that all the food stamp application pamphlets have been taken from the kiosk in the corner, and one of the combatants has taken a break from his janitorial job and left former Perry Saturn love interest Moppy lying in shame in the right side of the ring, which is a half-truth since the ring has 6 sides. And by the way, the Carter family should be goddamned ashamed for not paying Jesse Sorensen's medical bills. We're getting a great deal of awkward-looking action going on as everyone seems to be acting in desperation to the point the time limit is getting ready to expire. It's a crying shame in some respects that this isn't one of those matches that they used to hold in Japan where the ring would explode at the end of the match. Wait a minute, folks. I apologize for the constant interruptions, but I am getting another note from our broadcast colleague Mike Tenay. It appears that, folks, due to cost-cutting measures, I have been released from my Impact Wrestling contract pending sale of the company. This is terribly strange because I've never worked for the company in the first place. I was just sent here because I was told that Impact needed a bump in ratings. Guess that wraps it up this week for Red Card Headbutt. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you next time.